Yes, it's Vvitching. Renfield, is it Vvitching yet? No? Okay. Let me know when it's Vvitching. I want to know when it's Vvitching. Exactly when it's Vvitching. We're starting the Vvitching hour a little early tonight. Yes, we're going to see what kind of Vvitching is going on. I don't know. Let's see here. What kind of Vvitching should we be aware of there, Holy Spirit? Join us here and help us ancestors guide this reading on the Vvitching hour. Yes, it's Vvitching. It's not near, it's almost Vvitching. Okay? Could be dealing with a King of Wands. They could be Vvitching. We don't know yet. They might not be. They could be slowly getting towards Vvitching because it's not really the Vvitching hour yet. Let me know exactly when the Vvitching hour. It's gonna happen. Should be in like 15 minutes or 10 minutes or so. There should be Vvitching happening. Yes. Emily, what are you doing over there? Are you ready for? Are you Vvitching? Oh my goodness, Emily. My goodness. You'll be highly intuitive at this time during the Vvitching hour. Wow, Harry. You hide that voice very good, Harry. This adds up to divine judgment on the Vvitching. There's some bad Vvitching going on around here. Intuitively, we know this. Yes, there could be somebody hiding behind you. What are you doing under that cloak, sir? Are you Vvitching? You better not be. That's the hermit in this one, too. We could have a hermit that's Vvitching. They could be trying to keep this hidden. There could be a Cancer. There could be a Pisces. They could both be Vvitching. Yes, but they're under divine judgment at the time. It's foretold by the High Priestess. What do we got tonight, Holy Spirit? On March. Oh, no, I guess it's not. It's May. Yes, May 9th. About to be May 9th. It's still May 8th. But then the Vvitching happens. You could be an empress. You could be watching all this Vvitching going on, observing the Vvitching, saying, I can't believe all this Vvitching is about to happen at the Vvitching hour. And you're ready for the torches and the arrows of misfortune to call down justice on it. 11, Vvitching. Yeah. Calling justice on the Vvitching. Make sure it's being just. Emily, are you doing justice Vvitching? Is your Vvitching just? Okay, I was just making sure, Emily. I know it was. I know it is. Shut up, Renfield. She says it's like above. It's not underhanded Vvitching. My goodness. See here. This could bring a lot of abundance and wealth. Why aren't you checking around the castle, Renfield? Van Helsing could be sneaking around the castle right now, Vvitching. Would you push him out? Give him his harpoon gun, yes. Yes, Renfield, shut up. Put a sock in his mouth until he gets out. Yes, throw him out the window. There you go. Make sure that Van Helsing's not Vvitching around the castle. Looking for our money. Yes, there's Vvitching about to happen. Taurus, you could be dealing with a Taurus. We had Cancer, Pisces, and Virgo. Could all be Vvitching. My goodness. Well, maybe ending out a cycle with Vvitching. That would be nice. Being somebody easy on the eyes, outside the box thinking. You could be a Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We don't know yet. You could be Vvitching. Let's see. Hello. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Don't worry, JC. We got this one. They're Vvitching. We're gonna expose them for Vvitching on this channel. Thank you. We're honored to have you again there, Jesus Christ. Thank you. This is the King of Castles here is getting a different perspective of things. Maybe about this Vvitching. It looks like Renfield. We just pushed him out the window because we were I don't know, I just had a feeling that Van Helsing might be bitching outside the castle. Yes, they're not coming back in until you find him, Renfield. No, I don't care. And me and Emily are hiding in here until Renfield makes sure that Van Helsing's not outside Vvitching. This is us here. We're ready with the harpoon gun. And Emily, yes. Let's see. Who's Vvitching tonight, Holy Spirit? The evil Vvitching. You want to expose them. What are they up to? Okay, they could be trying to bind somebody. Trying to bind the justice system, possibly. We're exposing that right now. It adds up to 19. The sun is being exposed. You're not going to bind the justice system. It depends what you're doing, really. I really don't care. So if it's like Robin Hood, Batman, Jesus shit, yes. But not anything below the belt, no. This is like, because it's going to fail here tonight. Yes, Vvitching. Binding is not going to work on the collective. 15, adding up to the devil. Yeah, the devil is trumped here. That's right, by the Most High. The Holy Spirit. Let's see here. What do we need to know about the Vvitching? Is it... Oh, shit. He was supposed to tell me when... Let me know when the Vvitching starts there. There's a truth going to be revealed here. No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it, Renfield. This is about... This could be about you, Emily, and the justice system. This could be about family. 11, justice. Okay, what should we be aware of the Holy Spirit? During the Vvitching hour. One more for the Vvitching hour. Okay, what's this? There definitely is a hermit using the subterranean Vvitching tunnels of the sewage system of Winnipeg with 2 V's, Winnipeg. It's the best way to get around, I find. It is, really. It's like there's no traffic. The odd like raccoon and beaver is down there, and that's about it. A few really unruly people looking for their contact lenses. But really, besides that, it's the way to travel, I find. You should try it. It's very, 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 very relieving. Yes, nobody yells at you. But if they do, look out because it echoes in there. Let's see here. Somebody could have carpal tunnel syndrome. This is, somebody's indecisive at this time. That's good. Be indecisive about the Vvitching. JC's on the channel. Show some respect. No Vvitching. Let's see, Emily. Unless it's like white Vvitching. Yes. Here we go. Yes, there's going to be a tower blown up here. There could be a Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's see. What do we got here? Capricorn, Aquarius, actually. And that could be like a starseed, actually. The sewer armadillo. See, just when you talk about traveling the sewers, there's my little friends there. You can always purchase your vibrating 3-speed monkey hand from Hardcornstein East Side. Yes. It doesn't even steal your bank card. Yes. This is like you're in control. The only thing you gotta do is replace the batteries. Okay? We don't do that. We don't set them to evil anymore. But the instructions are about how to do that are on the inside. Let's see here. Yes, you could be a professional at Vvitching. You could be, okay, these are professionals in the justice system. One of them could be a Capricorn, up to lucrative actions. This could be like corruption and justice. It's not showing up like that. Maybe just greed with lucrative actions. But lucrative actions are sometimes needed in justice, I'm getting, because for obvious reasons, right? So I'm not taking it too bad. There could be a Capricorn in the justice system that could be having witchcraft put on them. Let's see here. Is that what this is? Whoever this person is, they're a professional. They could be very lucrative, but like I say, I'm getting they have to be. This person could be. This is what they do for work, I'm getting. So this is one individual. We have a Capricorn police officer. They look like they're upright. They're not like showing up as just because the devil I'm getting. It's just because they're a Capricorn. See here we could have a Pisces. Keeps showing up as and a Leo. Vvitching, they could be. We don't know if they're Vvitching yet. It's not showing anybody's Vvitching actually. The Seven of Swords could be classified as Vvitching a little bit. But well, this is a fated event, whatever this is. There's always gonna be Vvitching. Whatever it's gonna happen, it's gonna end in a tower though. Keeps popping out. Okay, I'm ready now, Holy Spirit. Last time. Yes, there could be a King of Cups involved. This could be this Pisces that keeps popping out. They could be very curious, an adventurer, highly intuitive, this person. Let's see. What do we got on the Vvitching hour? Hello, Hunchel and Jesus Christ. Once again, JC, we're honored. This is like you closing out a cycle maybe with Vvitching. Like the bad kind of Vvitching I'm talking about. I don't even know what word. Like some people can say, people say a lot of things are Vvitching that I don't think really agree with are Vvitching, but whatever. They can say what they want, right? The challenge is this lucrative group of under sewer armadillos doing lucrative actions. These are the ones who are Vvitching. They're living in the sewers and they're Vvitching. I never bump into them, which is very odd. Because I use the sewers all the time. This is like 11. This person could be in the justice system too. Could be challenging somebody from closing out a cycle. Depends what this cycle is. Let's see. What is this world here, Holy Spirit? In the heart of the situation on the Vvitching hour. Vvitching. Okay, whatever this cycle being closed out is causing a major tower. And somebody's challenge by lucrative actions. I'm getting somebody's taking advantage of this tower that's hitting. Something kind of confusion's going on, and this person is definitely up to no good. You can just tell. They're working with a group of like-minded individuals. This reminds me almost of like, you know, when there's a disaster, like a bad, like natural disaster, and people take advantage of the situation and like go and do like criminal shit and stuff like that. I'm getting this is the challenge in this situation. I don't even know. These people might have actually even staged this event to happen so that they could do this. This could have been like they started a distraction somewhere, and then like on one side of the town, and then while that was happening, it's like they're Vvitching and they're doing something on this side because they know everybody's busy on the other side type shit. This could be like a private cancer doing this. It's actually very well thought out. It's Vvitching. This can be considered Vvitching, even though it's not like somebody burning candle wax down their ass crack, circle jerking in their parents' basement. That still doesn't mean there's Vvitching. Like even this criminal activity could be seen as Vvitching because it's deceptive. This is you're thinking about a Gemini and possibly a Libra or somebody who's in the judicial system. This could be this Gemini that keeps popping out too. That is showing up as like somebody in the justice system who could be a star. They're like somebody who's really gonna blow open a case. This is this case that we've been picking up on where children are being used like in a bad way. Let's see, let's gaze out with this, who this person is. Is this what this person's here to do? Yeah, this person's like a fool. They're like here to like take a leap of faith, and whatever leap of faith they're taking, I believe is like really gonna be the one who solves this. Whatever the hell this is. This big trafficking ring. What do we got in the past, Opa? Okay, in the past there was a lot hidden. You're wonderful. African roots are coming out. Here we go. Five of Castles. In the past, somebody could have tried to hide that they were in poverty here with the Five of Pentacles. This institution was hiding poverty. Maybe they were hiding behind poverty is what I'm getting off of this. They could have pretending that they were broke. And like there's no way they were taking in like, somebody who takes in like, people and like they look like they're broke. They might even get government funded. I don't know. I can't see that, but this is like a contract or something. Presently, somebody's going over some paperwork. There's something slow, really slow happening. This could be one of the people here. This could be this Capricorn going over some kind of legal work. Yeah, maybe they're going to be able to shut this place down. I'm getting there's definitely an investigation going on. 5 on this institution. 5 where there's a lot of, I'm getting this would be called the dark kind of Vvitching. Yes. In the future, Opa. The bottom of the deck, we've got a King of Cups here. Yes. A Libra Scorpio. So maybe that's why the Libra is. Could be a Libra Scorpio. In the very near future, there's going to be a lot of heartbreak. There's going to be a couple of graves, I'm guessing. Is this these so-called... the Emperor hasn't showed up yet, so I can't really say that. There's going to be some quick coming in messages that are really going to stress these mofos out. Adding up to 17 and put them under divine... They're already under divine judgment. I'm getting their divine judgment is going to be, yeah. Well, we all wind up in the grave eventually, right? But these mofos are going to be stressed out by whatever these messages coming out are. We're going to go deeper into that on the Vvitching hour. These people, their sins are like sins of the passions. Very bad ones. 4, adding up to the Emperor. They made like an empire out of this. This is one of the Hierophants, I'm thinking, at the bottom of the deck. Exposing these mofos. Yes, that's our wish fulfillment, is to expose these mofos. What's this person's wish fulfillment? Holy Spirit. Ooh, to do shoddy workmanship. My goodness, 17. Do shoddy workmanship and be a star for it. This person wants to like do shitty workmanship, but be recognized for not doing shitty workmanship. How the hell is that impossible? Yeah, then they want to just like stay like cooped up and standoffish to people, but they want to 18 and they keep this hidden somehow. How do they make it look like they're doing, like they have real workmanship though, if they're doing shitty workmanship? I'm getting that's why they were broke in the past. Maybe they're not doing what they say they're doing. I'm thinking that's pretty obvious. If they're running a trafficking ring, I'm pretty sure the government's not paying them for that. The government's paying them for something else. Hopes and fears. Yes, they're hoping to put an end to this. Or what is it they hoping to put an end to? This could be a look through their eyes too. To Queen of Wands. Could be at the helm of this thing. Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. 11 in the justice system. This could be this very good, easy on the eyes police officer keeps showing up as too, who is. This could be a Gemini or a lover. Maybe this is how they're gonna take them down. Is they could be undercover type shit. The lens they're looking through is they could be looking at family or like a lot of joy. This would bring them a lot. This is what they do for a living, and this is what they enjoy doing. They like do this because it brings them happiness. Yeah, it's a business opportunity too. And they work for the justice system, I'm guessing. The lens they're looking through is they're trying to get justice. And I actually wish they get it in this scenario here. This is, yeah, in the environment, divine justice is like hitting these mofos too. Her Lady's sarcophagus has been violated. This is ending a cycle. This is what's really ending their cycle. This is what I'm even thinking turn the police on to these mofos. I'm thinking that maybe they've been investigating with them for a while, but they got a break because the divine justice pointed them in the right direction or gave them an opening. This is why this is happening. Because this bloody cult has like the whole justice system like under spell work somehow. Let's see here. In the very near future, they're going to be in lost, lack, and regret. This Leo cult, this head of this Leo cult, whoever this boss is, they could be a Leo. It could be an entity. I'm getting it's many entities, a lot of the lion ones that pop up. We're going to pull one at the end. Let's get one on this strength. This is like a strong, somebody's like strong and they're being taken down, like to the lowest level. Like kind of like Diddy, like being like very, very, these people are very wealthy and they're not gonna, they also could be in the church. This could also be people high up in the justice system that are investigating this person because he's got a lantern in this one, right? He almost looks like the hermit, like he's investigating, I'm getting. So they have some really high-end detectives investigating this, I'm getting, in the future here. And this is to assure that they fail at business and their business doesn't recover. 12, they're sacrificing this institution. Is this institution? What this could be both of them. It means a couple meanings here, and it means this institution. What's gonna happen with this institution, Holy Spirit? Okay, the truths are gonna come out. There's gonna be clarity on the situation. What are these truths? Everything's gonna be exposed, and there's gonna be an end to it. I'm getting there's a lot that maybe is not supposed to be known, because there's children involved in here. There's children involved, isn't there? Okay, yeah, children and love unions is what this is about. Not all of them are children, though. Some of them are like elderly. They're people who've been abandoned is who these people target, whoever they are. Keeps coming out as they're an institution. They're waiting. They're being indecisive and waiting right now because I'm getting they know they're under investigation. This adds up to this institution again. Yeah, they're defeated though. This is a fated event. Their cycle's being closed. I don't even want to go any deeper because of we're gonna anyway, but with a different deck though. Let's use this one. The deck with no name. Yes. Okay, what's this tower that's gonna close their cycle? What's this tower gonna look like, Holy Spirit? We're on the Vvitching hour. Hello there, Hunchel and Slavazola. King of Wands. King Anubis is here to collect, I'm getting here. Somebody's gonna try and fight their way. They're not gonna give up without a fight. This head of this Leo cult keeps on adding up to 8 strength. To show up his strength. This person knows how to hold back. This is the head of this Leo cult. That's maybe even why this could be an entity. That's what I'm getting. Yes, it's very, very greedy, whatever it is, but it is highly intuitive. They do have somebody highly intuitive at the top. There's a good Gemini and a bad Gemini. This could even be this inside person here pretending to be greedy, actually. This could be this strong person in here. I'm getting they're attacking this from the inside. 12, 14. Going with the flow, or it could be a Sagittarius. I'm getting this person's an earth angel is what it is. This person in the police force. They could be very guarded. But they're shedding light on things, and it's a fated event for them to do this. Whoa. That wind, did you hear that wind? That wind was a confirmation. I was like, fuck. Okay, this tower in the future. The challenge is whatever they're doing it very, very lucratively. There's this King of Wands. This is this Leo, I'm guessing. Who's working with a group of sewer armadillos. 11, justice. This person could be even in the justice system. This person could be innocent, actually. So maybe the person doing the lucrative actions is, I'm getting this person could be a Leo. Whoever this undercover police officer is, they could be. Is that who this is? Yeah, they're going to achieve something great, okay? So... yeah, this is definitely the person in a challenge position. I'm getting it's because they're on the inside. They're showing up as this is. There's a Gemini here too. They're thinking about these lovers and how innocent they are. Yeah, this is definitely justice, and they want justice on them is what they're thinking subconsciously, and they want to expose this. In the past, there was a lot hidden about like money. This organization was making themselves look broke, even though they were getting a lot of donations. I'm getting. This is still unhinged. Yeah, they're being investigated about for this. The Yeti's investigating him. And he's done. He's sick. He's smashed all the finding Bigfoot assholes on the mountainside. And now his new thing is to get to the bottom of this. Let's see here. In the present moment, this is slowly going on and people are closing their doors. They're feeling rejected. I'm getting they've been given warrants. They've been arrested. There's nasty ass shit that we're not going to try and delve into unless it comes up. This is like how much money they actually really had is what they're finding out. 10 Pentacles. You know, they were lying and say they didn't. There's messages coming about this in the future that's really going to stress their motherfucking ass out. Because, yeah, that's one thing you don't want to do is like trying to avoid taxes. And I'm getting that's what they were trying to do. That's how they got Al Capone. Let's see here. Yeah, they've been being watched for this in the future too. People are observing them in this. They're being watched this whole way. This is Pisces could be watching them, or this could be a Pisces being watched. One of them is a Cancer, one of them is a Pisces. Yeah, this duo. There's a lot hidden about them. They're showing up as the moon. What's hidden that the collective can be aware of, Holy Spirit? Okay, that they're totally gonna be off balance in the future here under divine judgment, girl. And heartbroken. The 23, this whole institution. Their wish fulfillment was to back people into a corner, make them feel scared, and do shoddy workmanship. I'm getting whatever money they were funded, they were not even using to help heal these people. They were actually, might have been like sex trafficking them. And that's fucking like, I don't know, man. That's like, so many things wrong with that. And I'm getting they might have even tricked like somebody into giving them government funding for this or some shit. 10 of Wands, they're gonna be heavily burdened. Presently, they want to painfully end somebody who's easy on the eyes outside the box thinking. I'm getting they know that this person, I'm getting they're already been arrested or this wouldn't even be coming out in the cards. Spirit wouldn't allow it to happen. 11, they've already been busted by this person and they want to end this person because they know that this person that was in their whole organization was basically like an undercover police officer. Now I'm getting, holy shit. Wow, what's gonna happen with this person? I'm getting this person's gonna be like really famous. Yeah, they're known as a Queen of Cups. Like they're in Queen of Cups energy now. I'm getting. They were in like Queen of Wands energy, like when they were doing this. Again, their natural state is like Queen of Cups. Yeah, after they drop this tower, great upheaval. They're gonna be known for this as a star, adding up to a star. 11 is somebody's 10 of Cups is like this is their business, their job is like their 10 of Cups. This person really likes their job. I'm getting they're like the perfect person for this too. Yeah, they like exploring and getting good news, and this is good news to them. 12, to sacrifice these monsters. And that's good. In the environment, divine judgment's also being called down. Like I say, they're getting arrested, but we came out in the other read. Their worst punishment comes when they're in jail. So, for the shit that they've done. Yeah, this whole Leo's cult. Holy shit, that's a lot, Spirit. This Leo's cult, because they preyed on the people who everybody walked away from them and sacrificed them for their gifts. It caused conflict in their lives. That's what they're under divine judgment for. This is what they're gonna die from in jail, is conflict in jail. They failed at what they were trying to do. They're gonna die as 20, once again, divine judgment. Just judge. This is a just judgment. Page of Pentacles. Has somebody highly intuitive and somebody who sees all angles and is a just judge is the one who's judging this. I'm getting God himself is judging like what happens to these people. So in the long run, everybody is judged, right? So this is going with the flow. So the angels are going with the flow. I'm getting this is already being taken care of. That's why it's showing up on the table. Yes, there's an ending to it. Wow, is this going to be on the news, Holy Spirit? This could be past, present, or future too, right? This is Six of Swords, sailing on the calmer waters. What's that mean? Yeah, justice is gonna be like sailing these mofos. I'm getting sailing them up the river too. 14, the angels. Okay, the angels are actually gonna sail a couple of them on the calmer waters, which I means possibly means to another realm. Yeah, this is like definitely what they were put away for. They're being too. This whole group, there could be a group. They keep on showing up as the emperor. I'm getting like underworld emperor. I don't think they're that involved with the government, but they could be involved with the church, showing up as Taurus a lot, and some kind of church. I'm not gonna say a church. I'm just saying some kind. It could be a cult too, a religious. It is somebody who looks like they help people though, but this is really who the man behind the curtain is. Okay. Yes, and they're very, very high skilled at it, but they're in a tower. So, wow. Let's see, how should the collective deal with this on the Vvitching hour? We go a little deeper on the Vvitching hour. Vvitching. That's a lot of Vvitching. Athena, wise decision. Whoever this person is a very wise person. I don't know if you're watching, but you might be. But you are like, yeah, you did this like to a T, I'm getting. These people had no idea what this person was doing until it was like, it's game over. And it is game over. Or like I say, this wouldn't even be showing up on my table. How should collective deal with this? This could be past, present, or future though, but I don't know. I'm thinking because I'm getting... Nobody, this, yeah, that wouldn't happen. I'm getting these people could be arrested already. But I really don't know. Veualiah, prosperity. The fall of empires. Yeah, this person's empire is falling. This is this lion demon again too. This is, yeah, this is a good empire to fall. For sure, whatever this is, this sex trafficking ring. Empire somebody has. Number 43, somebody could be 43 or 34, or private cancer was at the head in most of the other ones, so the Hierophant. 43. Veualiah, virtues, God the King and ruler. Psalm 88:13. But unto thee have I cried, O Lord, and in the morning shall my prayer prevent thee. Those born under Veualiah love the military and glory, and they will be a rampart with the angel of war and become famous through the use of arms. Veualiah may be called upon for the destruction of an enemy and deliverance from bondage. That's exactly what this is. They may even use the military to take these mofos down, or they might have. This person could even be a military person or ex-military that did this. Soul guardian of those born between 2 o'clock and 2:20 p.m. Moral guardian of those born on May 1st, May 12th, September 22nd, December 3rd, or February 13th. Physical guardian of those born between October 16th and October 20th. Wow, and Sabnock, another lion demons. This is definitely this Leo's cult, or a branch of it. 43, Sabnock. King Solomon commanded them into the vessel of brass as Sabnock or Sabnock. He is mighty and strong marquis who appears in the form of an armed soldier with a lion's head. Riding on a pale-colored horse, his office is to build high towers, castles, cities, and furnish them with armor. He can also afflict people for many days with wounds and sores and that are rotten and full of worms. Sabnock gives good familiars at the request of the exorcist and commands 50 legions of spirits. Servant of those born between October 16th and October 20th. Okay. Wow. Let's go a little deeper on this one. How should the collective deal with this, Holy Spirit? What should we know about this? How can we sleep better at night knowing that these mofos are not going to be a threat anymore? Okay, love unions. Okay, they're not gonna, we might get love unions when they sit. They're not gonna be able to sail away from some love unions. I'm getting this is like in prison. And they're gonna know what it's like to be a victim is what I'm getting from this. That one's not even supposed to be flipped over, but yeah. 8, this Leo's called. They could have tried to sail on the calmer waters. Maybe tried to escape, but I'm getting they didn't. Did any of them escape, Holy Spirit? Okay, the devil did. The devil always escapes, though. That's nothing new. This is a fated event, yeah. Okay, that's good news, Holy Spirit. What should the collective be aware of? This Vvitching hour. Okay, this is going to help people come out of poverty, too. I'm getting these people who are capitalizing on people in poverty. These people are going to be able to come out of poverty now. And this almost wanted to come out blocked. They're passionate. The reasons their north nodes for being here are not going to be blocked anymore. 6. These are like children, a lot of them. Yeah, divine judgment. They're going to be able to fulfill their sacred contracts. I'm getting 26. There's going to be an end. Who's under divine judgment here, Holy Spirit, for this? Okay. They could have celebrated this. They made a business out of this and celebrated it, whoever this was. A King of Pentacles. Who's this King of Pentacles? Okay, this King of Cups. They always wanted to come out reverse. This King of Cups. This is what they did for business. I'm getting they show up as the Emperor. They always show up as the Emperor. There's a lot hidden about this. What's hidden that we're allowed to know, Holy Spirit? Okay. Yeah, this person's going to be blocked. This is a private Cancer. Spirit says that's the truth. They're going to be blocked, and the sword's landing right on top of them, almost like cutting them in half. 8. This Leo cult. They're the head of this Leo cult. I'm getting that's like cutting the head off the snake. These people who were forced into these love unions, or what that's what it's showing up as, are innocent, and they're going to be take leaps of faith. Everything that they're going to release whatever they were holding on to. I'm getting there's a lot of healing that needs to take place here. Yeah, they're going to come out stronger in the end, though. I'm getting. They're the real Leo, the real strength card in this situation. 12. And they got a different perspective of things. And they will form a group in the future. Okay. What's this all about? Yeah, they're gonna form a church of their own in the future. Whoever these victims of this thing are, like a good one. I'm getting some, not necessarily a church, but like some kind of soul tribe. I'm getting. Yeah, plotting and planning. I'm getting like the world is yours off of this too, like Scarface almost. Okay, so good luck.